So this message should be for all Americans. If your child is bit by a tick and they develop some type of illness, what do you do when you know that it was your government who did this to you? What do you know? What do you do when you know that your government bioengineered a tick and they forced that upon your population with the sole purpose of poisoning you or your children? How do you think the American people are going to sit with this one? We let them do it with COVID. We let them get away with a lot over the last couple of years. Are we going to sit by and let him get away with this one? So if you'll just stick with me for the next couple of minutes, I want to show you and I want to put together a compilation of videos, and I think every American needs to see this because this isn't by accident. This didn't happen by chance. This is some type of bioengineered bioweapon. And I think they might be trying to create the next pandemic, but this time instead of a virus, I think it's going to be a tick pandemic. Check out this clip.
I am an avid camper hiker.
Nearly 2 years ago, Holly Raycroft removed a tick from her body. That evening, she enjoyed a pot roast dinner. Hours later, the Hampton Bays woman woke up in the middle of the night.
I was not feeling so good, stomach, head, the whole 9 yards, and I was having difficulty breathing.
Doctors diagnosed Raycroft with alpha-gal syndrome, an allergy to red meat you can get after being bitten by a Lone Star tick.
Living in Suffolk County, we've got more alpha-gal cases per capita than anywhere else in the country.
Dr. Erin McGinty says now that we're in tick season, she expects to see patients every day. She says reactions from alpha-gal syndrome range from mild to deadly.
Hands and feet are a little itchy, or my stomach is a little crampy, to, hives all over the body, to, in the most severe cases, anaphylactic shock.
Experts say if you live in an area with a lot of deer, you're at risk for getting a tick bite. Now, ticks are prevalent on the East End, but also further west on Long Island.
And they could just take a look throughout all of history. We've never ever heard in our history books that were taught in school or ever learned about these things called ticks that carried a bioengineered disease that if you got bit, you would develop an allergy and become allergic to red meat. It was never ever happened in our past. It would have been documented very well throughout the history books. Never have we ever seen in our history books where our animals were just covered from head to tail, if you will, in these ticks. Let me show you these frogs. Now, if you take a look at the frog here on the screen, you can see these sacs, if you will. Those are ticks that have leached onto this frog and they are eventually going to kill it. But just not one, not two, not three, not four, dozens. The entire body of this frog, this poor little frog. I've never seen anything like this. We were kids, we'd skip frogs across the pond, we'd eat frog legs. Never have I ever seen a frog that's been infested with ticks. Now, I'm gonna show you a python next. And after I show you the python, stay tuned because I'm gonna show you what one young lady, her daughter was just bit by a tick, and she's going to tell you exactly what she did immediately and how she removed that tick, I believe. And I think it's important that everybody hear this and then share